All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is that time.
It is.
Time to party.
Party on the Patio with TC Live.
Yes.
And so many people. I'm just going to tell you. I'm going to tell you a few of the people that are coming up.
Yeah.
We're going to be interviewing April and Mekon Carter.
They're the best.
We're going to be doing some carpool karaoke with the worship team.
Oh, my.
We got some games with some interns. Norm,
Always
you
fun.
guys know Norm. You love
What
Norm.
is he up to? He's always up to just something
Shenanigans.
crazy. Shenanigans.
Just shenanigans with Norm.
Can't wait to check in with him.
And you know what? We're going to have a Sean Nepstad interview, and I think that's
Okay.
coming up next. So
Yeah?
stick with us.
Cool. Well, I think we're going to toss it over to Skylar so we can check that
Yeah,
out.
let's
Cool.
do it.
All right.
All right, thanks, guys. I'm here with Pastor Sean Nepstad. How's it going, man?
Man, loving conference. It's been
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I like the like you're taking Pastor
You like
Kevin's lead.
Well-
He had that shirt on last night.
I need some shoes like this so it makes me run lightning fast.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, we call you Flash. That'd be awesome. So, hey, how's it been at Team Church? This is your first one, right?
No, I've been here last year.
Okay.
And I can't tell you, there's so many people here. And I told Pastor Kevin, I was like, man, people are coming here for a reason. They have a lot of conferences that they can choose over the nation, and they bring their teams here. Place is packed out. The energy's high. Faith expectancy is high.
Yeah.
And they're learning the nuts and bolts. There's inspiration and nuts and bolts, which I love.
Yeah, I love that. You can get podcasts from so many great leaders these days, and there's so much great content out there. But it kind of transcends that, right? It's like the family that you have here.
I mean, there's such a relationship aspect that you don't get if you just watch online. You'll get some good stuff online, and I know everybody is watching online. And some of you couldn't get out of work or couldn't get out. I get it. But there's something about being in the room.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something about the intangible that you feel in the room that is a game changer.
Yeah, and so you can register now for 2019. But right now, I want to take you back to when you were 24 years old, and you decided to plant a church with 22 people.
You got to be half crazy to start church at 24.
So first of all, how did you know that that's what you were being called to do?
Well, I served another man's vision faithfully, and I feel like God is not going to give you your own vision until you're faithful with another man's.
Leading second, yeah.
Yeah, and so I think naivety was a friend. I also think it was kind of crazy. And I told another young guy, he's 24 years old, and I said, he wants to pastor. I said, listen, there's some lessons you're going to learn. You're going to learn either in it or under it. I would highly recommend you learn under it, under some healthy leadership somewhere else. But we didn't know what we were doing, man. We just started, and the first 7 years was really rough.
Yeah.
I mean, we're trying to quit. We're about to throw in the towel. So thank God for grace. Thank God for ARC. Thank God for people like Pastor Kevin who've really paved a way for young pastors to get the nuts and bolts.
Yeah.
You know, the Bible says, without vision, people perish. I would also elaborate and say, without bite-sized steps on how to reach that vision, pastors grow increasingly frustrated.
That's so good.
So it's not enough to just have a vision.
Yeah.
What are the bite-sized steps on how to reach the vision? So for 7 years, we were trying to figure that out, and now we figured some of it out, not all of it.
Yeah, so here you are, 2018, and you're now a coach for ARC.
Yeah.
So now you're helping pastors that are kind of in that
Love
early stages of planting a church.
Love it.
That's got to feel great to give back in that kind of way.
Yeah, it does, and it's because we were stuck for so long, 7 years of stuck, zero growth, stuck at 300 people, and now I have a passion to help other people who feel stuck. So we would put the sonar vibe out there to somebody to see like if it bounces back, if is there anything here, any chemistry? And for some people, it wouldn't bounce back. Other people, it would bounce back, and they'd help you. And sometimes it's just one bite. It's one step.
Yeah.
So figure out where you are and figure out what the next step should be and take it.
Yeah.
Don't vacillate.
Yeah. So now I was reading that in 2016, after years of being mobile and trying to find a place and try to find a
13
place
years portable.
that you've got a place, and now you're packing out the building every single weekend. I mean, it's got to feel great, but like, what's next for you, for your church, for Fellowship Church? Like, what's next?
I mean, there's a temptation in people to just cruise and say, hey, we got 5,000 people coming on the weekend, we're good. And you can never be satisfied. In Bible college, I wrote this sign that I read every single morning. It said, are you satisfied? And that's the first thing I'd see every morning. So, yes, we got a lot of people coming. Yes, a lot of people saved and finding out their gifts and serving. It's great, but there's still more.
Yeah.
There's still more cities to reach. So we're trying to plan other campuses, and we're trying to figure out and navigate all that out, waiting for the yes.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I think about what the Apostle Paul said, that he's learned to be content in every situation, whether in plenty or whether in want. Pastor Kevin, let's say it like this, that being content is not being dependent on the circumstances around you, whether good or bad, but dependent on the Jesus within you. And that Jesus within you is wanting you to get what's next.
Yeah.
Right? Breaking the status quo. Like, we're not satisfied where we're at. We're content.
I think it would be boring to reach your dreams.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do when you get there? If
Play
there's
golf.
nothing else.
I don't.
Like what?
You play golf? I
Yeah.
don't know.
That would be amazing.
Work on your swing?
But there should be always something next, because
Yeah.
God he always has something more and more people to reach.
Yeah.
Like, you haven't reached everybody in your city. Even if your church is packed out multiple
Yeah.
services, you haven't reached everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's always one more.
So Sean Knapp said, if you're around Antioch, California, check out this guy's church, Fellowship.
Fellowship Church. Yeah,
Fellowship
thefellowshipchurch.com.
Okay.
And we're right outside of San Francisco, about 30 miles.
Yeah, absolutely. So thanks, Sean.
Absolutely.
Now we're going to go take a look at, we got Rachel with some interns, and they're having some fun and games, and then we'll be out on the patio. See you then.
Hey everyone, we are over here on the student side of conference and we're having a blast. It's a sunshiny day.
Such a good day.
And I am joined here by Pastor Cabe. He is our new youth pastor.
Yep.
Super excited to have you. And then one of our interns, Connor, which is awesome as well. So Pastor Cabe, tell me a little bit about what you're looking forward to at conference and
Sure.
just a little bit about yourself.
So I'm from Sweet Home, Alabama, in case you didn't know. And the one thing that I'm looking forward to about conference is relationships and meeting people. Kind of just connecting with all the students and with staff members from churches. So super
Love
stoked.
it. Love it. And Connor, how about you? What are you looking forward to at conference?
I'm probably looking forward to serving kids all 3 nights. It should be a lot of fun. Got to play Dash for a couple of them, so it should be a lot of
Nice.
fun. Yeah.
And what have you guys learned? Have you learned anything so far throughout the conference about maybe something you can do to be a better part of the church or what you can kind of improve on?
Sure. Going against what's normal, right? We're not called to be normal. We're called to be exceptional, just as youth and as leaders. So,
Nice.
yep.
Love it. Well, kind of to initiate you into this whole youth pastor role, which I know it's a lot, but one of the coolest parts about it is being able to play games.
Okay, let's
So
go.
what we're going to do is we're going to have you guys play a little game, and what I'm going to do is ask you to grab your cups from underneath the table there. I've kind of set them up for you already. So the name of the game is stacking and then taking it down. We're going to time, we're not going to time you, but we're going to basically see who can do this fastest. So you're going to stack up these cups in a pyramid and then take it down. Okay. Whoever can do that first wins. Okay. So on my mark, you guys are going to start, okay? All right, ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Connor's way ahead. Connor's way ahead at this point. Cabe, you've got to catch up. You've got to keep up with these kids. Oh my gosh. Connor, come on. He's way behind. You've got to keep going. How many? You have to figure it out. That's part of the challenge. You don't have any idea how many cups are in this stack. All right. Let's see. Connor, looks like you're doing good. Cabe, oh man, it's kind of neck and neck right now. Oh!
Technical foul.
All right, I'll help you out. All right, Connor's getting close to finish. All right, now you got to take it down. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Come on, you guys. I've got a few cups over here.
Fair game. Hey. No!
All right. Looks like we've got a winner. Cabe, you've proven yourself.
What? You have none on there. What the heck?
You've
I'm
proven
the youth
yourself.
pastor, man.
How
Seniority
does that feel?
rules.
How do you feel?
Victory feels so good. So good. That bow tie? Get out of here. Get out of here.
All right. Well, I think we've come to realization, even though you've got a few years, you actually kind of came ahead with your knowledge and your skills.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Wisdom.
So, thank you so much for, coming on staff. We're super excited to have you. Really excited to be a part of conference. And, we hope you guys enjoy the rest of your time.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. And we'll get back to adult conference.
All right.
Yeah. We've got some more great stuff coming up. Specifically,
Yes.
right now, we've
'Kay.
got Pastors April and Mekon Carter
Oh,
going
I
to come
thought
hang out
I
with
thought
us.
you wanted to tell a joke or something big.
I've got no jokes.
I
I have
know,
one
me
good
neither.
jokes, and I can't tell it here. So we're
Well,
going to
then
move on.
let's get straight to
and-
the meat of the source
Let's do it.
themselves.
Come on
Pastor
over, guys.
Mekon, Pastor April, come on in. Looking good, looking good, looking good.
Thanks for being here. If you don't know them, they are from Together Church in
Yeah.
the Palm Springs of Washington, Yakima.
Do they still call it that, or is that just the billboard that's outside?
We're trying to encourage ourselves in the Lord and call it that.
Okay.
So
All right.
you are your family. You guys are officially family. How many team churches has this been for you?
6?
6 or 7.
I think it's 6. We're going to say 6.
We're gonna go with 6.
So
Wow.
Completion. Next year will be completion.
I got to ask, I had a chance to interview Pastor Kevin a while ago just about what it was like with Teen Church from the beginning to where it is now and where he wants it to be. From your experience, you've seen the last 6 years or so, how is 2018 shaping up?
This has been by far my favorite yet. No cliche. I really feel like it's getting better and better and better every single year. We're loving it. Our team's loving it. We're being built up. The messages this year have been incredible. The team dynamic has been incredible. We love it.
Yeah.
Pastor.
What would you say is unique about this year?
I don't know. It's just something about the way the speakers have been lining up, and just I think it's really helpful.
The energy.
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it, but there's definitely an it factor.
Yep.
Would you say sometimes more is caught than is taught?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Love that.
I
Love that
still
about
remember
Teen Church.
when you were pastoring here not too long ago, talking about the people that you roll with in your ship,
Yes.
and that still sticks to me to this day. So, from you guys, from a pastoral perspective, and you're listening to other people chat, what is it that you're trying to bring in, and what is it that you want to bring back to the Palm Springs of Washington?
There's like so much.
I think for us, what we're really wanting is our team to be inspired individually in their
Yeah.
lane and in their gift. It's easy to go to conferences like this as pastors and be encouraged and feel like this is what we want to do, but what can they do in their lane where they're at in their departments? And that is the biggest thing for us. What can they do to change the environments that they're in and use the purpose and call that God's given them right where they're at? And I feel like they're getting that here because of the team dynamic. Every part of our team is able to take something back home in their lane.
Said it so good.
That's good. So, is your whole church here? At least the leaders?
All our staff.
All our staff, for
Every
sure,
single
yeah.
staff member here, yes.
Okay.
Wow.
So, I mean, hopefully they take that energy that they're seeing here. I mean, I think even viewers who are watching it from a distance
Yep.
can at least feel something. There's nothing quite like being here, though.
Right.
I mean, that's what's bringing you back year after year.
Well, and
Yeah,
there are parts
absolutely.
of conference that people don't even necessarily get to see online. Those are our labs. We kind
Yeah.
of dig into the nitty gritty. You two were a part of a couple of our labs. Can you tell us about those?
We did a preaching master class for communication. I taught one on leadership development. I mean, a lot of the stuff that the labs, like the night opportunities, the services, and the day sessions are amazing, but the labs is where you get the nuts and bolts of how you actually can apply it to what's going on.
What I've been seeing from, I know you guys for a little bit now, your style, you're very you, and I think that's so important. I think a lot of people sometimes in this world take a specific criteria of their work and they think they have to put on a face. And I think what I see from you guys is you're just authentic and you're real, and that bleeds across to the rest of your staff,
Yes.
to the rest of the people watching. And so with that being said, we had a moment where we took you in an element. I mean, are you normally a singer? I'm trying to get to something. Are you normally a singer?
I sing a little bit.
Okay, so you do.
He's multi-talented.
Talented. So there was a moment here a few weeks ago where we did our own like carpool karaoke thing, and you just went all out.
Of course I did. You got to go all out for everything.
Go big or go home. Okay. So, are you like a chorus hands, bridge
This
hands
is
kind of
leading into
guy?
it,
Like,
yes.
Sky, you just got to feel it out in the moment.
Yeah, I'm a leg shaker.
Okay.
I
Wait,
shake my
like
leg.
you're just like.
No, just like
Yeah, I know.
almost like a
like,
heel tapper.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like Elvis. There
Okay.
it is.
All right. I'm the invisible hanky waver. Like,
Yes, there it is. There
See, I'm more of like, sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm going to come here.
Yep, it is.
And I'm like, I need to get higher, but I'm just a little nervous. I don't know why we feel that way, It's such a weird feeling. You just need to like, boom, open up, surrender. And then you're like, oh, okay, I feel like
There
Iron
it
Man
is.
right now. Just like,
There
boom.
it is.
And I think more of us need to get there. And that's something that we talked about, of course, in this little carpool karaoke session. So is it time to see
Yeah, I
a
think it
snippet
is.
of it?
Let's
all right,
let
so we want to
everybody
see
see.
a snippet of this guy going all out, carpool karaoke.
Carpool
Here you go.
karaoke.
What kind of worship style are you? Swayer, rocker, hands up, like receiving? Where you at?
I'm a little rocker.
Okay. Like,
Not like rocker.
not like, okay.
But are you closed-fisted or like hands open?
Power fist?
Like power fist?
Rocky Balboa.
Yes,
Okay. I like this.
I'm a champion, baby.
At
Yes.
which point do you go like full cross, like arms straight out?
Not enough room in my church. We're jam-packed.
Packed. Okay. You don't like step forward a little bit?
Yeah, step forward, keep your arms slightly down so that way if you're pitting out,
Okay.
people don't see your,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I get
Don't
it.
see your track marks.
That's
get it.
wisdom.
I get
It's
it.
wisdom.
That's wisdom.
I don't know where to go. Come on, let's pile up. Let's pile up.
I understand what that means, Skylar.
All right.
I know who you're talking to.
I don't even know what's happening right now. We got Jetson Franklin. We've got Mekon Carter, Pastor Sheila, Pastor Kevin.
I want one of these.
I
These are the
need
coolest
one of
things
these
ever.
things, but I'm looking for Chris. I'm looking for a creative team right now. That's who I'm looking for. I'm supposed to be talking.
I see him. I found him.
You
I found him.
guys,
Hey,
we have to move on.
Okay, all right, we're having
Okay.
too much fun up here.
We do. We
Let's
do
put
have
these
a
things
lot of
away,
fun
guys.
out here.
Come on, act like adults.
Drop the giant heads. Drop them.
And
All
let's
right, y'all.
squeeze in so we can all get it.
Are rolling at Team Church.
Whoa. Chris
Getting a little
Siebold
carried
with
away.
the dad jokes on point. Yes. Okay. Well, now that we're all here, now that we're all gathered, you guys have an exciting lab coming up today, right? Tell me what it's called.
We do?
It is Planning Weekend Services.
No,
is that
this,
right?
This
Experiences?
This one is executing the weekend experience. So
executing.
we did kind of like a part one
Okay.
yesterday, planning. And then this week, today will be about executing and just
Very
everything
cool.
that goes into pulling off a weekend. And each one of these geniuses here, I get to interview, the privilege of interviewing and sucking the wisdom from their being. And
Whoa.
oh, that sounds kind of weird, but
well,
it's super awesome.
This is escalating quickly.
Yes.
Well, you guys pull this off every weekend here at Champions Center. And a lot of the people who come to church don't really know what it's like that you guys go through. I know you're going to get into that during your session coming up, but at least people watching right now, give us a little snippet. Like, what's it like from your perspective from a Monday until you kick it off on a Sunday?
First of all, let's maybe just tell people what you do here at Champion Center.
My name's Paul Burton. I am the worship director here and also the sound director.
My name is Kalen Rounds. I am the creative team project manager.
Robin McCoy, the Connections Director and a member of our executive team.
And I'm the boring one.
True.
No, I'm the boring one. I am executive director of business and finance.
This is a voice of an angel.
But he sings, he
does.
dances. He's the boss. Yeah.
Wait, he dances? I didn't know
I
that.
definitely do not dance.
Can we get a little
I
taste of
definitely
that?
do not dance.
All
Can
right.
we go over
Back
just-
to your point.
Can we go over a little bit, like what's it like from your perspective to get to a Sunday?
Well, I have the privilege of talking about people, and quite honestly, if it weren't for people, we wouldn't have jobs, because the fact is that we need people for church, and we care a lot about people, and I think oftentimes volunteers can feel just like a number, right? Like
Good.
they were just kind of pulling them in, check in, check out, but what we're experiencing more and more of is really the care for people and how to
Yeah.
care for people. Because when we care for people, when we make those deposits into their life, they're much more willing to be a part of the team, and they want to be here. They want it to be electric and to be a part of something that we're building. And so we're just talking about people and how we can better help our people volunteer and be a part of the team here at Champion Center and be owners, not just workers, because they go to work every day and work a long job, and that's what they do. But to come here and to own the house, have fun here, and find family and life here and community here is really what it's all about. Yeah, right.
I would say, the big idea behind the lab is that executing the weekend really transcends just the weekend. Like, there are things that we do before the weekend that it's not just prep, it is actually executing the weekend before time, then on the day, and then even after. And so we kind of highlight three different main areas. Paul is talking about people. Paul's covering the people side of that. Kalen's covering the process side of that. And then Robin's covering the places side of that. So we kind of broken it up into three areas where, man, we execute these things and we try to do it before, during, and after the weekend.
Powerful.
Doing that. Yeah, I think what we're going to be talking about a lot is how we marry production and the production part of it and the people part of it. And it's marrying it, and it's not just what's inside the auditorium, it's the holistic. It's everything. What's happening outside of the building, what's happening inside of the building, what does it look like, feel like, smell like. And so it's what?
I mean, it seems like there's this balance that you're trying to create a feeling every weekend for someone to get, and little do they know, it's very structured on your perspective of what you're doing to get to that feeling. Do you still get to that feeling yourself? You know what I mean?
I think we all do, because one thing that is that we always remind ourselves is the why. Why is it we're doing all of this? Why is it that we care about what the floor looks like, or what the sound sounds like, or what the lighting is like, or how do our teams operate on the weekend, and the systems and the processes? Because there's a why attached to it, and we collect stories, we tell stories of the people whose lives are changed because of all of the different things that we do.
I'm being handed
Amen.
something.
Can we get an amen on that? Amen. That was great.
So
Okay,
good.
let's have some fun now. I mean, I know we had the
Somebody
faces.
said there was going to be fun.
This is called
Fun.
This is called the best friend box. We're not going to keep score. It's not about that today.
Oh,
it's
there
about,
is no participation.
not a
trophy?
competition, but who's going to win? I would like, one by one, I would like you to draw a card out of here. It's got a question, and then the person next to you is going to answer that question for you. So, Paul.
I feel like this is too easy. This is like a layup right now.
All right, let's see.
All right.
Oh, I can look at it.
Oh.
They work together a lot. They should know these answers.
Who was my first celebrity crush?
You got to answer that. That's a tough one.
Hey, no nonverbal communication.
Like Farrah Fawcett.
He's not that old.
I feel like you're all like your hair. She's about her hair.
Model my hair after Farrah Fawcett because she was my crush.
Maybe you watched Man of the House with Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
I'm gonna go with
and you were like,
Topanga or Kelly Kapowski.
Ooh, Topanga.
Kelly Kapowski. There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna jump over here for the microphone. Go for it.
All right. What did I want to be when I grew up?
Answer.
I'm going to use I'm just gonna, Superman, a superhero.
Like how young we talking? Like right when you were like, I want to be an astronaut.
Am I right? Am I right?
Yeah, well, at some point I wanted to be Superman, but I don't. Hey, if we're on the honor system, I'm gonna have to say that's not right.
Okay, what is it then? Can we know?
I want a finance director at Champions Center. No, I wanted to be an architect from like a really early age. Like I like building things, and I like the plan and the process ahead of time. So yeah, I was boring then too.
That's not boring. That's exciting, man. You could build skyscrapers, all the above. Okay, let's do one
what
more.
was my strongest subject in school?
Oh, jeez, talking.
Oh.
ASL for 3,000, Alex.
ASL, like American Sign
I did
Language?
do really good at ASL
I
for
did
4
too.
years.
Oh,
I was
man,
really
that's so
good at
funny.
sign language. I'm the best.
That is.
Well, on that note.
Yeah, we got to wrap it up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
We got to wrap it up. You want one more? Real quick.
What is my favorite Disney movie?
Cinderella.
Moana. No. Okay. See you later.
What is it?
Snow White.
Snow White.
Snow White. Well,
Okay, you
thanks, guys.
Can we get a group hug?
Group
Group hug. All right, real quick.
Whoa.
All right, team. Okay.
So much
Go have
closeness,
fun.
guys.
Go to your conference. Go to your little session. You got
All
a
right.
snippet. We're going to
I
introduce.
would love to invite up Pastor
Wait,
Jody Cameron.
I want you to do me.
I totally will. And
Ooh, this is good.
and Haley Yaden.
All right,
They're
we're
on
going to
their
bring
way.
them up. Come on, you guys. Oh, we're doing this. What is my favorite food?
Your favorite
Yeah,
food?
you would know this if I told you, but simple. Think Northwest. Think
Salmon.
it's sushi.
Sushi,
My
okay.
my favorite food. Oreos? Really? Oreos?
Hi, ladies.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay,
So
hey,
we
Pastor
have
Jody.
here
How are ya?
our Bellevue campus pastor, Pastor Jody, and our soon-to-be DuPont campus pastor, Haley Aiden. But they do have something also unique in common. It's they work a lot with our young people. And you have an interesting
the little mini ones. The small humans. The tiny
They're just
humans.
small. The tiny humans. Yes. That's a whole different world, right?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
You're and you're teaching a lab on this.
We are. So we're talking about how to break the norm in kids ministry with flannel boards. So the whole concept of like the flannel board. Do you remember growing up in kids ministry, right? How did they teach you Bible stories? You got out the big blue felt board, and you put the little felt characters.
And then kind of you moved them along.
That's right. And then Jesus said to the disciples, So we're talking about, okay, yes, that may have worked 20 years ago, but how do we keep kids ministry relevant? How do we keep it thriving? How do we, get kids excited, and what pertains to kids in this generation? Because, what worked 10, 20 years ago isn't necessarily going to resonate with our kids today.
Absolutely.
And I know a lot of people might be thinking, well, kids ministry is just kind of second nature to what the church is actually about. But I would say, and you probably agree with me, that's totally not the case. One of the reasons I decided to come was because Pastor Kevin was like, we got to think 3 generations and we got to think about our kids. And I was like, man, that is so powerful. I want my kids to have fun so that they grow up in the church. And that's what you guys want to keep going strong.
Yeah, I mean, you think about how many people leave the church when they're teenagers, young adults, they go off to college, and they're like, peace out, church. Because they didn't have a good experience, they didn't have a good time. And so we're really trying hard to figure out how do we engage these kids in a way that they love the church, they build a community, that's with the church.
Yes.
And as they grow up, they're sort of graduating not out of the church, but into the next level of the church. I mean, the last study I read said that over 80% of people who say yes to Jesus say it before the age 18.
Yep.
And so this time in their life is so integral to the next stage of their life, and we just want to do it in a way that keeps them coming back and speaks the language that they understand.
Without the iPads. Maybe with some iPads.
With the iPads. I mean, we use a lot of video curriculum.
No, it's important these days.
It keeps our curriculum efficient. It keeps it the same as we move to different campuses. You don't always have teachers who know how to keep the kids' attention.
It's true.
Who know what to say, who know how to be animated and whatever, and so being able to use a consistent video curriculum actually keeps their attention, and it makes them have fun, and it gets the word of God out in a creative way.
Yes, thank God for technology. Yeah. We love technology.
You didn't like the flannel board?
Absolutely.
I
You
did.
know,
It's like the old school stop motion.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. So in a sense, we still use flannel boards, but on an iPad.
Right. What
got
us here won't get us there. We're just hopefully doing what will get us there, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, we have some unfinished business. I'm going to thank you both for coming. But last year we had a competition between Pastor Jody and her husband, Pastor Ryan. Will you do me a favor? Will you go? Will you grab Pastor Ryan for me? Thank you.
All right. So we welcome in
we did
the
this thing.
competitors.
Shout out real quick.
Yeah.
You have to work for it.
I want to shout someone out.
Okay.
Troy and April. I don't know if you guys are watching.
Yay.
They're in London right now. And they took a picture yesterday. We're on, and they're an incredible part of our team, and they're over there for her sister's wedding. And so I just want to give them a shout out because they want to be here so bad, but they're having a great time with their family.
Hashtag Troy World forever.
Shout out to Troy and April.
We love you.
I like the idea of doing more
so
shout outs. Comment in
here's
the
the
section
thing.
below, and we'll give you a shout out.
Last year, I know you would remember this because there's photo evidence. I told you all that we gave you each a tissue box, very similar to these, and we said you must no opening tissue boxes yet, no pulling tissues.
Okay.
I told you had to empty them as fast as possible, and you could do so. You could do so by whatever means necessary. Strategize, get your own strategy together.
They
No
got an A+
holds
with that.
barred.
They thought outside the box.
They did, and rather
Yeah,
than
you
doing
just
what
went
I intended for them to do, they just both immediately ripped their boxes in half and threw them on the ground.
It's all about thinking differently. So
It
A+
was,
on
so
that.
points for creative thinking, but we're just going to tighten up the rules this year, and we're going to do a rematch the way it was supposed to be done.
I
So,
think me and you should hold it.
I agree.
Ground rules. Rachel and I will hold it. You cannot
Pastor
touch
Jody
the
says,
box
"Where's the fun in that?"
unless the tissues are falling inside.
These are
we
two of
doing
the most
one hand or
competitive
two
people I
hands?
know.
Yeah, you
We're
put it where
doing
you
one
want. hand. Two
one
hands.
hand. Your
Let's do two.
dominant hand.
Let's do two.
Two hands.
It'll
Get it done.
take a while for one.
True.
Yeah. Two
okay.
hands.
Two hands,
Pull
but you
them
can
out.
only touch the tissues.
Yes.
Ready?
You gotta hold, wait.
Where do you want
You guys have to hold the box tight. You gotta
it?
hold
Got
it
it,
tight.
Holmes. I
I got this. What?
It's tight.
You cannot touch the box. You can
Okay.
only touch the tissues.
Is-
Wait. We can only do one tissue at a time?
No, you just yeah. You want to be pulling them out like you would normally pull out a
Because
tissue.
the way to win is you stick your hand
don't
and
do
you
that.
pull all of them out.
No, do it individually as much as.
No, they told us we can't.
No, let's
Yeah,
do it.
only
let's
touch
do it
the
the slow
tissues.
method.
I'm gonna run into her. I don't have enough arm room. I got
Ready?
some room.
3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah. If it gets stuck, you can go in. It's all good. It's all good.
You got this. You got this.
Nice. Oh, look at the.
Whoa! Whoa! Okay. The official, by the rules winner is Pastor Jody Cameron.
That's perfect.
Holding it down for the
So
ladies.
do we get a tie break next year?
Yeah,
Is
of
this a
course.
tie break next year?
Rematch. It's fine. Really,
Knuckle
the
bump.
rematch was with me this year.
Are you saying that you won last year? Because I don't remember anybody actually
No,
won last
I won
year.
last year, Skylar. Thank you.
Lies, all lies.
All right. You guys want to hug it out like we've been doing?
We're group. Okay, no. I'm just
do
gonna-
that.
Yep.
Man.
No, I
PDA
feel
over
like
here. Come on.
Jordan is a hugger.
I didn't know kissing was part of it, but it's all good. It's all good. Just so everybody knows they're married if you didn't know that.
If
so
you
that makes
didn't know
sense.
that,
Okay.
now you know.
We've got a special guest coming in from Spokane.
Don't
Come
mind-
on down. You're
Don't
the next
mind our
contestant
mess,
on
Pastor
Team
Josh.
Church Live. Oh, the whole team. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Squeeze in. I'll walk around.
Genesis team.
If anybody needs to sneeze, it's all good. We're good with
All
tissues
women,
down
my
here.
church.
If you got a sneeze or anything like that.
Yes.
Runny nose, pile in.
We love having
you
you
guys
guys
look great,
here.
by the way.
So fun. Thanks so much for
Looking
having us.
good.
How many team churches have you been to so far?
I think this is my 5th one in a row. Yeah, so number 5, and then 3 or 4, or 2 or 1 for some of these. This is some of our team. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Can I
It's
ask?
better than ever.
What was the initial thought process when you first came? Like, why did you decide? Okay, I want to go to team church this year.
Oh gosh, I came to a team church one day in Bellevue, and that was when I recognized that I was like lonely and dry and starving. So I was like, I need food, water, and friends. And then I was like, here I come, let's go, and have been here every year since.
You just keep bringing more people with you.
That's the hope. That's the goal. Yeah.
And I got to ask, are you growing? Are you feeding yourself? How's your belly feeling?
I just had some fantastic Chick-fil-A. Shout out Chick-fil-A. Send me Chick-fil-A sandwiches for free now.
They're great.
Yeah, it's great.
You're getting the knowledge that you hope for.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if you were watching Pastor Charlotte's session just now, but good Lord Jesus, catch the replay. It was off the charts.
Okay, cool. I know a lot of people tuning in, are people who can't be here. Maybe some are just experiencing it online and are like, what is this whole thing, this whole experience? And I've been trying to relay this, like seeing it from afar is really great, but being here, I feel like the energy is unreal. Do you feel that?
Right, exactly. You need to be here to experience this. The energy is off the charts.
You guys gonna bring the energy back with you to Spokane? All right.
We're going to do a little competition real quick.
okay.
A little
All right.
healthy
All
team
right.
competition.
Okay.
Everybody right now has an Oreo in hand, right? Does Pastor Josh have an Oreo yet? Awesome. All right, we're going to stick the Oreo on the forehead. Make it stay. The goal is to get it from your forehead to your mouth.
Without touching it, you got to use your
without
facial
touching,
muscles.
without using your hands. Facial
you guys
muscles
can start
only.
now. It might take a second.
Yeah, ready, go.
Use your eyebrows. You can shake if you want. Do what you want. This is a moment when we want to zoom in as much as possible to see the great facial expressions. And there they go.
off the
Pastor
bat.
loses it. You're out, dude. We got a couple left in here. We got a pirate over here to our left.
Yes.
It's oh.
Oh, so close.
We got one more.
Who's the last
One
man
more.
standing? Last
It's
woman
on the
standing.
nose. It's
I have
coming
faith in you.
Oh, she's got it. Oh, there it is.
Woo! Okay.
Man.
Definitely
Going for the end
closest.
zone, fumble
And
right
she
at the goal
5-second
line.
ruled it. Love it. Well,
That
thank
was
you
cool.
so much for joining us. Like, we love having you here. You guys are officially family.
Yeah.
Yes. Thanks so much for having us. It's a great. Hey, if you've never come to Team Church Conference like in person, I don't care if you're in Tallahassee or Dubai. Get here next year.
And if anybody's watching from Spokane, where can they find you guys?
Genesis Church, North Spokane, 9315 North Nevada. You don't have a home church, come see us Sundays 9, 10:45 a.m. Love you.
All right, let's all grow and feed our bellies together, like he says. All right, thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Guys, go have fun, okay? All right. Do you want some? It's
the
like
camera.
it's in front of you.
I know. I feel like I would just get it all up in my teeth, though, and that wouldn't be cute.
I
so,
would, but I'm sure you'd still look good.
so we've been doing this shop till you drop thing.
Okay.
And we have some incredible merch. Have you had a chance to look at the merch yet?
Yeah, I was over there and I was like, man, this is some pretty cool. Are those shirts, like, how much are they? How many can I have? And a lot of people were talking about them.
Yeah, they're so great. So we decided to just see how much we could put on within 30 seconds because that sounds like fun. And we called it Shop Till You Drop.
Okay.
So I think we have a video. I think
All right.
we're gonna
Shop till
kick
you
to that.
drop. Let's go check it out.
Hey guys, it's Venice. We are here in the Resource Center. This is where we house all of our new church merch for Team Church, and we are so excited about it. And we're going to play a fun game of Shop Till You Drop and have some awesome volunteers here with us who are going to play this game. Let's get some names.
I'm Hillary.
Hillary, give it up for Hillary.
My name's Tristan.
And Tristan, give it up for Tristan. Okay, so these guys are going to have 30 seconds, that's all you get, guys, to shop the store. They have to put on as many items as they possibly can in 30 seconds, and whoever puts on the most items wins a free item of their choice. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, let's go. What do we got? What's the strategy? Okay, Hillary going for the long sleeves. Oh, what do we got over there? We're putting on the, okay, they have a zipper. He's putting on a zip-up hoodie over his neck. Okay, all right, we have 15 seconds. Oh, move faster. 10. Okay, what do we got? We got the children's items. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. It is time to come back. Let's see what you guys have on. They've both resorted to just throwing items on themselves, not even on Hillary. Hillary, that no. Okay. Oh, the scarf look. Okay, Hillary has 3 items. 2, 1, 2, 4 items.
Well, we tied. I counted 4.
What are we going to do? Can we rock, paper, scissors?
You guys, let's rock, paper, scissors.
No,
Okay, let's
I
go.
always
Hurry
use
up.
rock, paper,
Let's
scissors.
go. Rock, paper, scissors says shoot.
Wait. Rock, paper, scissors, go.
Yeah.
Okay, rock. Oh! And that is how you win a game of Shop Till You Drop. Thanks so much for joining us, guys.
Can't imagine wearing all of that out here right now. It is toasty.
No, so warm. But most people think that Washington is just gross all of the time,
No,
but it
it's
is
not.
gorgeous.
No, it's beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. But hey, thanks for hanging out with us online at our Party on the Patio lunchtime at TC Live.
We got a little good insight about what everyone's going to be doing from this point forward. Now, we have a bit of a gap, which is why we want to talk to them about what others here will be doing. They're going to be going into these sessions that we were showcasing to you.
Yep.
And then later tonight, we're going to invite people back.
Yes. So coverage starts at 6:30.
Okay.
We're going to do a little bit of pre-service entertainment, some fun stuff going on. But we have an extended time of worship tonight. So we're just going to kind of we're just going to lean in. We're going to lean into God's presence, see what he has to do for us, but with our worship team. So that's going to be amazing. We are going to have Jensen Franklin bringing the word tonight. Guys, last time he was here was just, people are still talking about it, and
Really?
it was years ago. So we are beyond excited to have him
Sweet.
back. So 6:30, we want people to set their notifications, turn them on for Facebook,
Sweet.
to subscribe on YouTube, and that way you won't miss it. We want you to come back.
Yeah, so we'll take a little bit of a pause, go hang out with the fam or whatever you want to do, and then come back at 6:30.
Yep.
In the meantime, we'll go get our sesh on as well.
Yeah, for sure.
I got my style points because I put a new pocket square in.
You do.
Which is rad. And I hope you guys have a great afternoon, and we'll see you this evening, okay?
See you soon.
All right.